A Chekhov is president, not admiral, and really that's all you need to know about this episode to know it was great.
Chekhov, Pavel, rank, admiral.
But seriously, with so much to wrap up in less than an hour, I'd say this final installment of the series Picard gave us everything we wanted, from a satisfying and hopeful ending to a curious and bright future with the new series to come almost set in stone. And of course, in between were tears of fear, funny quips between old friends, and joy as Enterprise D and its crew attempts to save the entirety of Starfleet, the future of the Federation, and Earth. Hi, and welcome back to Katie's Corner in Space and the last official standout scenes and review for Star Trek Picard. This was our 10th episode for this third and final season. The episode titled The Last Generation. And the hits just kept coming, though as promised by Frakes, no one of consequence died. The Queen kind of bit it, but, well, yay. When it came to the Borg, the sight of Jack suited up was pretty shocking, but oh dear, the Queen is literally fused to the ship and has been cannibalizing her own collective for survival, which is just somehow even lower than the Borg were when they were just innocently wiping out civilizations for assimilation. And it's confirmed the mashup of the Borg and changelings was from mutual hatred of Starfleet and a need for revenge as well as survival. A nice bit of background I know many of us were happy to get. I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I feel like an I told you so would fit in nicely. But of course, that led us all here to this situation with Jack directing this new generation of Borg, and although everyone is working together to stop the incursion, it really comes down to Picard and his ability to offer his son the one thing he's always felt was missing. Which is why Picard and Jack in the Collective gets the episode's first standout scenes. A sense of belonging and understanding, something he's craved and thought he'd found with this collective, but in the end, his earlier claim to be a loner was just that, a claim. Picard standing with him in the Borg collective cloud and doing his best to show Jack exactly who he was and how he felt was truly well done. You couldn't help but feel for both father and son. Thankfully, Picard's words were effective.
Then if you won't leave, I'll stay with you.
And Jack joined the one collective many have come to wish to be a part of at some point, Starfleet. The Titan retaking by 7, transporting the crew but hitting the fleet was pretty fantastic and gets this week's second standout scenes. This one little ship taking on the entire fleet was an incredible sight, and I loved the hodgepodge of crew members manning the stations. Jerry played 7 so well in this moment, and I cannot wait to see her in command regularly. She's going to be fantastic. My final standout scenes is another 7 mentioned, but mostly it's Shaw, because of course it is. We heard rumors Shaw's story wasn't over and we guessed at how he would survive, but really, he survived the same way many of Starfleet's past members do, in holographic form, and we did get that Tuvok 7 reunion, with a twist, and a promotion, and some tears. I mean, 7 barely let one fall, but I'm keeping the tissue companies in business with this episode. 7's promotion was not just a wonderful way to end, but the acknowledgement that her style, her bravery and loyalty were commendable, and her vision might just be what Starfleet needs, something to help it grow, evolve, and move forward. That alone was worth this 10-episode wait. Now, if you've made it this far and you haven't already, please hit that like button below and subscribe if you're looking forward to some regular Trek updates between seasons. This channel also offers Join, which comes with a few perks for Katie's Corner members, not least of which are sneak peeks behind conventions, including the Las Vegas Star Trek convention in August, and one more shameless promotion for my channel shop and merch for a little Trek and channel pride, and we're back to the show. The attack on Space Dock. Yeah, I'm once again giving the graphics of the show a mention of their own. As always, my age gives me away as I'm taken in by the incredible scenes, the set designs, and yes, computer graphics that make Trek come alive and just so damn flawless. If 15-year-old me only knew how cool Trek would look on TV in 30 years. This absolutely goes for the Enterprise D as well. No one tried to fancy her up, just put her best foot forward, and she finished her stint saving Starfleet looking amazing. I want to give an honorable mention to that harrowing save and expert piloting skills executed by Data's gut. The evolution of Data has been quick, but satisfying. Little changes and nuance which became more pronounced, and then, and yes, this is a third honorable mention already because I was just so damn happy for it. Deanna and her impeccable Betazoid senses. Picking up Riker's goodbye to help save everybody, of course, but she sensed Data's joy as he executed changes through the cube to get it to its center.
Why am I sensing enjoyment?
The blowing up of the cube was nifty and all, but yeah, we've seen Borg cubes explode. Sensing Data's emotions is brand new and just beautiful. And because it was just so fun, I'm going to give Beverly and Worf both an honorable mention for, how shall I put this, revealing a little more about their fighting tools at hand, Beverly's apparent expansion of skill firing weapons,
A lot's happened in the last 20 years.
and Worf's defensive blade actually hiding a firearm.
Swords are fun.
Yep, I'm just giving everything an honorable mention because Riker and Worf saying goodbye, or not in Worf's case, was also heart-wrenching, but Riker's refusal to leave when death seemed imminent if they stayed aboard the cube has to be added to the very long list of moments that truly made this episode remarkable. While I'm not officially putting the ending scenes of Poker at 10 Forward on a list, it was a very enjoyable and hopeful way to finish the show. And I'm not even kinda upset they went to the one place of course the TNG crew would go, rather than Quark's. Virtually everyone got a happy ending. And we are left with this amazing, dare I say it, legacy, this is going to get silly, of the next generation, on board the, oh yeah, previously named Titan, now Enterprise G, with pretty much the crew I'd envisioned, minus one, and ready for new adventures. It's really obvious at this point there will be something new coming with this crew. What form those stories may come in is anyone's guess. With the announcement of Section 31 turning from a series to a movie, yeah, we don't know what's coming. However, with some series ending their run, there certainly will be space, pardon the pun, for a new starship to have adventures. We've got a name, we've got a crew, we even have a ship with a damn fine name. We all have our marching orders to voice our hopes to any showrunners, producers, writers, Paramount itself, that we are ready for the next story in the saga. The dyslexic Trekkie and I will be dissecting the season and characters and the future of Trek even more this Saturday, so keep an eye out for community posts. But mostly, just keep sharp because around 2, time subject to adjustment, but 2 p.m. EST, we'll be live and you can watch us argue and throw in your 2 cents. Be sure to check out her channel as well as she mulls over the classics. And of course, you can always settle in and enjoy a video here because at any moment, it could be time to...